Drop it.
Yeah. Those Eagles, y'all. Phillies. Yeah. 76ers. Take 215. About to go live. We elite boy street Philly on the rise. Wise guys, no surprise. Haters will despise. We debate every take. Hit the like and subscribe.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Take 215.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for tuning back in. Make sure you like and subscribe and you follow us wherever you get your podcasts. My name is Deja. This is my dad, Ryan.
Yes, sir.
And welcome back to season 2.
Welcome back to season 2, guys.
Let us know what y'all thought of our new intro video.
Yeah, the new intro video. She was really good in the video. I like her movement and how she was like a video vixen.
See,
What?
you've been waiting to do this for your whole life, not me. Like
all my life. I was waiting on
like
Sean.
Casey and JoJo said, all my
life. Yeah, I started to call P. Diddy.
And what was he gonna do exactly?
He gonna say, Take that. Anyway, no P. Diddy references, I guess.
So thank y'all again for tuning back in.
Yes.
And today, well, along with it being our season premiere, we have we're in a new space. So I hope that you guys like the space and you'll see more of that in the future. It's going to be bigger and better.
We still got a little final touches to put up on it, but we almost there.
We in the studio.
We in the studio, y'all.
Yeah. But anyway, we have special guests today. So
and who do we have today?
Without further ado, we do want to bring our very first guest to season 2.
Season 2.
My brother, your son?
My son.
Joe and his lovely wife, Nay.
Wow. Yeah. That's what's up.
So, we just wanted to bring them on today, kind of get a little bit more of a perspective on, mainly Nay's perspective on life with an Eagles fan.
Your life with an Eagles fan.
Life with an Eagles fan.
Yeah.
It's probably been pretty rough living in the house. So first, I guess, you got any questions for him, or you want me to go ahead and shoot?
You can go ahead and go.
So, okay, she's been in the family for over a decade.
Yes, more than a decade. 13 years.
Yeah. So when did y'all meet? When did y'all meet?
You want to tell the story?
You do it.
Okay. So we met in the Facebook era.
Oh, the Facebook. I like to call it the good book.
Yeah, Facebook era. You know, I slid into the DMs. You know, I
the messenger.
Slide into the DMs back then. No. That was the phrase yet.
No, Yo Gotti song wasn't out yet. Down in the DM.
I kind of sound like I'm old. Not that old, but I'm getting up there. But yeah, so that's how we met, and we ended up linking up, and the rest is history.
How old was y'all? I was like 12, right?
Yeah, but you know what though? I always did like that term. I slid in the DM.
Yeah.
That's like swag when I slid in the DM. Yeah, I like that.
But how old was y'all? It was a long time ago.
Young, yeah.
I
was 15 and he was 19.
Yep.
Oh, what?
My mom.
Yeah, everything was
knew.
approved.
I wasn't gonna say that. It's different, but
No,
He better
Mom
be.
didn't raise me to be like that.
Okay, well,
She loved Riff. And when we had our first date,
you were chaperoned.
I told my mom, I was like, Mom, I met this guy. Whoa. Anyway, but we did it. She was like, I was like, Mom, this guy wants to take me to the movies. And she was like, okay. I showed him his Facebook profile and did all of that. And the next thing you know, my mom was like, well, I'm going to have to meet him. And I was like, like, we weren't even a couple. Like,
Right.
And I'm like, Mom, that's just a little, but I got it. Okay, cool. And I texted him. I was like, hey, my mom wants to know who's taking her little angel. And he was like, okay. And they met the first time, and then we were late coming back from the movies.
You got in trouble?
Yeah, it was kind of like that scene from Bad Boys too, where
It was.
she gave me the rundown. She grilled me.
She was sitting at the top of the stairs outside of our apartment building.
What?
And she was like this.
Wait,
and I was like, I looked at him, I was like, can you please go upstairs with me? And he did, so. Yeah.
Wow. So that's a good stuff.
That was a long time ago because me and Nate we went to middle school together. I was in 8th grade. He was in 7th grade. So, and I was, kind of rowdy. So I'm sure. When did you put that?
Yeah.
When did you put the two and two together? Now it's your sister.
I was talking to him, and of course, slightly illiterate. And I didn't know how to pronounce his last name. And he was like, yeah, I got a brother and I got a sister. I was like, okay. And then he was like, yeah, my sister Deja. Deja.
The one to be on the wall.
I was like, what's her last name? And he was like, Dykes. Y'all went to Wilson together. I said, oh.
Not her.
Not that one.
Definitely not her.
I didn't even know she had brothers. Oh, Lord, this is crazy.
I don't know if I want to date this guy or not.
And then it was even wilder because then I thought he was catfishing me.
Oh, okay.
Because of Juwan.
Oh, so you didn't know. When did you find out about the twin?
After I asked him, was he real?
Whoa.
So I got hit with like a double doozy. I was like, first it was the sister, and then I saw the other profile. I was like, is your name Joseph or is it Juwan? And he was like, I'm a twin.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Well, that was a very, very long time ago. So now we're here. So I would just ask, like, what was your? Obviously, you come from a smaller family. You're and we are a large, colorful bunch. So what was kind of like your first impressions? I guess. Like, when was your first they kind of a lot. Like, when was like the first time you was around like all of us? Like, and what? And we won't get offended.
I was like trying to jog my memory, and then he was like, well, we were a lot. And I was like, God. It's when I came over here and met your mom.
My mom. You remember my mom?
I met Grandma Dykes.
Okay.
And that's when I was like, ooh.
The matriarch.
It's spicy over here.
Yeah.
That's when it was like that moment dawned. I came in, and Granddad Joe, he was like, oh, she's so nice. She's so beautiful. I like her. And I heard a voice come around the corner. I don't know until I see her.
That's what my mom said.
I was like, well, all right then. So yeah, that was like my first one. I was like, all right, this is intriguing.
Yeah. And it only got more colorful from there.
And your dad came out. He was like, oh, it was nice to meet you. And he gave me a hug. And, I met his brothers. I was like, whoa. And it was like, this is just a small portion of the family.
Yeah.
I don't remember the first time I met you, though.
I don't remember. I'm sure I wasn't present, like, when you came to meet everybody, because I had already known her. But,
right.
Yeah, and then, when did you meet Uncle Matt?
That's a really funny story. We were going to the
movies like that.
Mm-hmm.
We were going to the movies and Joe got out of the car. We were at a gas station. And Joe got out the car and he walked around the building. And it was this skinny man in pajamas.
That's him! Light skin.
They dapped each other up and they talked for a few minutes and he got in the car. And when everything was going on, I was like,
it's a drug deal.
Is this a drug deal?
Yeah. He looked like.
Come to find out it was Uncle Matt.
Looking like
Uncle Matt was this skinny guy.
Looking like Kid. Looking like Kid from Kid and Play.
In a hoodie. It just didn't look good. It just didn't look good.
You stay comfortable.
Yeah.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
So, because I like I was saying, it's just you, like, out of your mom's siblings, she just has a brother and a sister. Yeah. And then you don't have that many first cousins. Just what, 3? 4? 4.
I have a total.
5 first cousins. Whereas we are one of like 18 or 19 out of like grandkids, like first cousins. Is that a lot?
That's a lot.
No, is that the right number?
Yeah.
Well, out of grandkids. Out of grandkids.
Yeah. I don't remember the exact number.
Yeah. Well, you got a lot of them.
Yeah. I only have 8 kids. 8 kids, Joe. 8 kids. That's not a lot.
My grandma.
No, I had 2 at one time. They're up the total.
Okay. My grandma had 6 kids, and then all y'all have at least 2.
Yeah.
Is anybody? No, John. No, at least 1 kid, and then you count for 8. Let's see. Uncle Matt got.
But that
Uncle Matt
got
4. Uncle Matt got 4.
He's still going.
Yeah. And who else we missing? And then Aunt Debbie got 2.
Yeah.
And Aunt Belinda got 2. Aunt Jennifer got 2. Uncle Stanley got 1.
So I got 8.
You take up that's it's mainly you.
Like the ever-ready battery. Yeah. Bang, 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 bang.
So I guess we'll just kind of get into some real Eagles talk today.
Yeah. We got to get back to Eagles talk.
That's why we're here.
Yeah.
So when did you like first kind of realize the fandom was real? And I guess Joe, did you kind of like, because we used to watch our games in peace at first, but when did you kind of like when did y'all first watch the Eagles game?
Let me rephrase that. When did you first find out he was a maniac when the game come on?
When did I find out when he was a maniac?
When the game come on.
It was probably like when we were like in our talking stage.
Mm-hmm.
I would like be texting him. I mean, I understood like he was watching like the game, so I didn't bother him because my uncle's really into sports. But Joe would not respond to me. And depending on however the game went, he would have like this weird mood. I'm like, what in the world? And it was like, yeah, we lost. And I was like,
so your whole day ruined.
Like,
messed up the whole day.
That was when I knew. Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah.
It was bad.
Yeah, because and then I guess like as y'all started living together, kids married now, so now you kind of know how to.
I don't do a game day spread. He doesn't have an appetite. He does not have an appetite, so it's no like, oh, I'm gonna go get you wings and all that.
None of that.
None of that. Good thing. Make sure I get the girls. We leave him.
Y'all leave him?
Yeah.
Now you leave the house?
No.
Sometimes?
When the Super Bowl,
yeah.
I got kicked out.
Yeah.
I got kicked out.
Yeah.
Super Bowl 52, I had to hike it.
Up out of there.
And so with this most recent one, you already knew, girls, let's go.
Yeah. We left again.
Maya was a month at that time, so she could hear me yelling and screaming. That might have scared her.
That wasn't the best game to be present for.
No,
it wasn't.
Yeah.
We don't even talk about that.
But even like, I feel like when Super Bowl 52, the one we won, we watched it.
We watched it together.
Uncle Matt, his mom was at the house. Yeah. And you didn't even want to come to that, Joe. I was just like,
come.
I didn't go.
He was like, maybe I'll come at halftime, but I don't think you wanted to go.
I didn't want to come
But
either.
I told Dad I had a good feeling about it, and I said, look, if we win, just imagine us like being together
while we won,
and
like
that sort of thing.
And that got me out the house.
Yeah, Dad came, but Joe, you was like we had food and everything.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just chill here.
Yeah. But that was the safe thing to do. But I'm glad I went now because, like you said, when
the memories.
the memories that we was together when it won, I'll never forget that.
Yeah.
We was at
because I was like, I don't know. I thought Joe would come. I thought you would come eventually.
I thought I did too, but I think at halftime.
We was up at halftime.
But it was still, I think,
it was still Tom Brady. Yeah.
It was Tom. It was Tom.
Because we did the Philly special right before.
Halftime.
Yeah, right before half.
For comfort, I was like,
I don't know. I kind of had maybe I'm not gonna say good feeling, but I was like, if we win, I'll have this memory.
Yeah, I'm glad you got me out because I was gonna be at home.
Yeah, so we had a good time, but Joe didn't even come to that. So, Nay, when you that same Super Bowl run, we went to the Copper Penny when we won the NFC Championship. Was it? Yeah, NFC Championship when we played the Vikings and the Copper Penny. For those that are not Wilmingtonians,
shout out to the Copper Penny.
It's a Philly owned bar, Philly themed. I guess the owners from
it's an Eagles Nest for sure.
The owners from Philly. So Nay went and came in there in her damn Panther shirt. Like, what are you even doing here?
She had a Panther shirt on.
That was so far removed from the playoffs.
She was representing.
But now it's such a sore topic that you talk about.
They still had Killer Cam, didn't they?
Obviously, y'all wasn't bad because that was y'all Cam Newton era.
Yeah, it was like
I love Superman.
Off that
Cam Newton era, so it wasn't y'all wasn't.
We haven't picked up. We're still in the gutters.
That organization is a clown. Is a circus ring. That's a whole it's like he don't even want to win.
They could have got CJ Stroud. I told you that was a mistake.
But even beyond the quarterback situation, who did the most recent trade or something was insane. I can't even remember it.
McCaffrey.
Yeah.
Well, that and what just happened this year. Brian Burns is like their best pass rusher, and they gave him away for nickels and quarters.
Yeah, because Brian Burns initially they could have traded him earlier and got more value, but we didn't.
It's like the organization
for nothing.
Yeah. So Anyway, she showed up in her Panthers gear and was the only one. I think some people might have had on Viking stuff, but she was literally because we were playing the Vikings, but she was the only one there in her lonely Panther stuff. Just as we celebrating and stuff, she's just sitting there. But she was there to be supportive. She was there.
It was even to the point where when I took a picture with Joe, your mom, when she posted it on Instagram, that was her caption.
Yeah.
She was like, yeah, she's wearing her Panthers gear, but we still love her.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's
so, and that was, you was in a swarm of, because that was really exciting.
That was like probably like my first like mega like event.
Yeah, Eagles event. Yeah. You've not gone to any Yeah, you've gone to Eagles. Okay, and then they live in Charlotte, so they go to the Eagles Charlotte. Eagles.
Well, and then you just got irritated.
Yeah. Oh, we went. I was there. It's the one. It was our Super Bowl run. Yeah, Super Bowl season. We went with her uncle and her mom, and they really thought they was gonna do something. Who was y'all quarterback? It was Cam. It was Cam. Yeah.
You know what now? Talk about it. So we decided to do a trip. None of us at that time had went to the Panthers versus the Eagles.
No,
we never did that in Charlotte. So I planned the whole trip. We went there. We lost. Okay, we lost. The three of them, y'all were happy. They were taking pictures with each other, whatever. Okay, this is where I get irritated, and I'm happy we have this platform. We get back to the hotel room. I'm staying in a room with him and her. The next day, these are Eagles fans we're talking about, right? They want to watch the game again.
We had highlights playing in the hotel room.
I was so agitated. I was like, we were just there. And it was like, it don't matter. Everything. I'm just sitting here like, that was my first Panthers game.
Was it? Yeah.
And it was a good game.
It was, because was we down? Or
it went back and forth.
It went back and forth.
Because y'all were down at first.
Yeah.
And then it was like the third quarter, it was like, oof.
Yeah.
It was a turn.
I was trying to pull the picture I had of y'all.
I can insert it somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was our Super Bowl run. Because we went 6-0 or something. That was like, we went, because we
went on the hot street. I think we lost our second game, and then we won like 10 in a row.
Yeah, we did. The Super Bowl. Yeah, I forgot about that. We all drove up there.
I remember that. Yeah, I remember y'all taking a picture together.
So I feel like we were a part of that Super Bowl run.
Y'all unique about that season.
Now, dare I not play an Eagles game that y'all lost and they win? Y'all would kill me.
The whole time she thinking I was doing it to kind of get at her.
No, it's every game.
It was experience for me, and the fact that I was there, I just had to watch it on TV because it's different when you watch it, at home versus being there.
Yeah, I'd rather watch it on
replay to see if I can maybe catch us in the audience. That's all. It was nothing to do with you, babe. I
was so irritated.
We was playing highlights.
I stormed up to Uncle Elt's room. I was like, can you believe it down there watching?
Well, I've never been to, and then me and Joe, we went to a game like 2 years ago. Yeah, it was our Super.
As a starter. That was before. That was where Jalen was trying to get it all together.
Oh, okay.
It was like kind of had like a 500 type season. That was.
But we went to the playoffs and we lost the first round to the Bucks. And we went. So I've not any Eagles game I've been to. We've always won. Like, so I think that I gotta make sure that I'm at all of them. Is how I feel. Because we've gone to 2 or 3. That might just be.
Obviously, 2 Panthers ones. And,
I haven't been to one in Philly. I thought I had been to 3 in Charlotte, but maybe just 2.
You need to get to the link.
Yeah, I do need to make it to the link. I've been to Sixers games, but I haven't been to the link. So I think, also, now that you guys have small children, Camille is 5 now, so is she starting to learn?
Yeah.
Shout out Camille, baby. Love y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. So I thought somebody was about to say something.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I interrupted your question, so I thought she was about to get.
Camille? And she's 5, so now she's learning. Does she just now leave you alone, or did she watch the game?
She joins him.
Because she's like the Eagles now. She says that she
like the Eagles now.
Yeah, she's an Eagles fan. Yeah, she said Eagles.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
I got Eagles blanket every time she see them. Like, it's to the point now where if she sees them on the TV, she knows. She's like, oh, Eagles. So
she even knows the chant. Well, the end of the chant, the spelling of Eagles.
Yeah, E-A, yeah.
It's like I'll hear her saying it. I'm just sitting here like, but I'm okay. I'm okay.
Yeah, I knew. I was like, look, she's not gonna be no. There's one picture floating out with that baby in Panthers gear, and that's it. Just one.
First game.
It's just one.
That's all that matters for me. My baby had fun.
So when Joe's watching the games and stuff like that, did she used to get scared when he was screaming and stuff?
She did.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
It's bad.
Yeah.
He's screaming. He's yelling. He's 4 inches from the TV.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
And like for her, like Joe is
oh, your remote,
It's huge.
Yeah.
So she's on the floor and she's what is happening? But yeah, now that she's older, she's familiar, kind of like how you joined in.
Mm-hmm.
Same with her. She knows. Yeah, Jalen.
Because the story about the remote.
Yeah, tell us the story about the remote control. This one is interesting, y'all. The story about the remote.
So it was one morning, our morning routine is I turned on the TV for the girls, and Camille was getting like frustrated because she couldn't find the remote.
Right.
And I was like, I don't know where it's at. A few minutes went by, and she came to me, and she had these pieces in her hand.
Pieces?
Yeah, she was like, Mommy, but what happened to the remote? And then it dawned on me when the game was on the previous night.
Yeah.
I heard a thud.
He threw the remote.
And I said, Daddy threw it against the wall during the game. And she was like, she kind of walked away and she was like, okay, I understand.
Everyone was frustrated. It was after the Seattle Seahawks game.
Oh my God, the way we lost
that game.
Bradbury.
Our season was like this.
Yeah.
So I feel like that was the game that get us on track.
Yeah.
We was winning. Like, we was winning the whole game, I think, right? And then, like, last minute, Drew Lock.
Yeah, even though it was,
Drew Lock, man. You gonna let Drew Lock beat us? So I was like...
But yeah, there was points in that game where I just kind of knew, even though we was up, like I think we didn't get it. We was on a 1 yard line and didn't get it in the zone, like stuff like that.
Yeah. You sound the point, and I'm not gonna bring up Bradbury.
Yeah, but Bradbury, like I'm gonna defend him always because like he normally gets the number 2 receiver, and his only 3 bad games was the games that Darius Slay was out.
Yeah,
so
true.
He had the number 1 assignment, like he had DK. Yeah. So
it just looked a bad taste.
Yeah, because it was like the whole drive.
Fourth and 30.
DK. So yeah.
I had a ritual that I used to do.
So
when we first started dating and I found out that Joe loved the Eagles,
let's talk about it.
I'm obsessed with them. Right? So every Christmas he would get 3 gifts, and one of his gifts was always something Eagles related.
Okay.
So like for the first 6 years, I would get him like little small things and whatnot, and over time he collected a nice amount of stuff. And then he was getting his apartment. I found him some Christmas lights with the Eagles.
The orange.
I was like so happy to get it for him. I was like, the decoration would be so perfect. This is when I found out how serious this was for him. And he had them in the trunk of his car, and they basically dry rotted. I was like, why did you do that? Yeah, we ain't had the season I thought we would.
The ornaments got it.
It was like, and then after that, I was like,
that's it.
I'm done. It was like for like 6 or 7 straight years, every Christmas, and they were in the like you could like go like this, and they would just
crush.
I was like, what would you? Yeah, we ain't having a good season this year. And I was
well, you know what though? What Nate, and for my son's defense, it's all my fault.
Yeah.
Please don't. It's all my fault. I put that in them. They seen me throw remotes. They seen me holler and scream when they was little. So
young,
So they started out. It's infectious.
Yeah.
So it's all my fault.
I respect it.
Yeah, it's all my fault.
And we all are very superstitious. Like I'm superstitious. Like, I have to wear certain things, or like, I get superstitious. And I know you don't like to leave the house because you got invited by other Deja too, because her dad is Eagles fan.
Yep.
And you was like, oh, it's the Jets. We can go for that game.
And look, and then we lost against the Jets, and then she said, I know, and then Deja said, oh, I know how we lost. I said, why we lost? Oh, because I didn't have my Eagle jersey on. I forgot to put it on. That's why we lost. And so she would come over every time I watch the game with Dad, I win. And then her mother talking about, well, you think I'm bad luck? You don't want to watch the game with me?
Yeah, she taking it personal. You think I'm a jinx? But yeah, you felt safe going for that Jets game, didn't you?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm good to go for this one. And then, sure enough, I was like, we lost. I said, yeah.
You got to stay at the house.
I can't go nowhere else.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah. So I think all in all, I mean, it just got passed down, and that's just.
Yeah, I passed it down.
Yeah.
So.
And Camille probably, we'll see if she is.
We'll see what she has tonight.
Yeah, if she into any sports or anything like that. She's kind of such a girly girl right now. I can't imagine, but we'll see.
We'll see. We'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
My grandma. Shout out to Camille.
Yeah.
And Maya.
Yeah, can't forget Maya. All
right, guys. This has been a great first show. Family stuff. Family/Eagle Talk. And,
yeah.
Just want to give y'all guys a little history on my son and his wife. And
yeah, so we want to thank Nay and Joe for joining us.
Thank y'all guys for coming on.
Yeah, for our first episode back.
For season 2.
Season 2. So again, y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe. Follow us wherever you get your podcast. Y'all know you like to do shout outs.
Yeah, I want to do a shout out. I want to give a shout out to Sean. I miss you, Sean. I didn't mean to blow your phone up about 100 times. Yeah, man. I want to give a shout out to Quail. Hopefully we'll see you soon. I want to give a shout out to all Eagle Nation. I want to give a shout out to you, of course.
Thank you.
My baby girl, Debut. That's what I call her.
Y'all got any shout outs?
Yeah. Shout out to Camille and Maya. And shout out to my wife right here that I love so much.
Yeah. Come on, Nay. I know you got a shout out. That right.
I want to shout out to me for dealing with these Eagles fans. I've been holding it down strong.
One last thing I want to say is when we lost the Super Bowl this past, was it 2 years ago? I tweeted something. I was like about to be on suicide watch, and they called me. She said, "Are you okay?"
She was like, I just had to put it on Twitter. I was like, this is
suicide watch.
This is so sick. Please don't affect my baby. This is Camilla's. And it's cute because it's like daddy and daughter.
Yeah. Again, we want to thank y'all for watching another episode of Take 215. Yeah. All right, again, thank y'all for watching another episode of Take 215. Yeah. My name's Deja. My dad Ryan. Shout out Nay and Joe for joining us.
Shout out Nay and Joe, yes.
And we will see y'all next time.
Peace.